Representations and warranties. So these are two parts of an insurance contract that are important to understand. Okay, a warranty is a statement that the insured says is true that affects the validity of a contract. Okay, so for instance, if someone says they're not terminally ill and they are, in an attempt to fraud the insurance company, then that's considered a warranty. Okay, usually in life and health insurance, it's only considered a warranty in the event of fraud, right? Because someone can say, if a life insurance application asks, hey, have you had a heart attack in the last 3 years? And they really don't think they did. So they answer it as no, right? Then they die, and the doctor says, no, look at that acid reflux that person had 2 years ago when they do the autopsy. That was actually a heart attack, and they thought it was acid reflux. So a warranty would be if the insured says, I didn't have a heart attack in the last 3 years, and they knew they did, and they lied about it, right? That would be considered a warranty, because that's a statement that affects the validity of the insurance contract, whether or not it's going to be approved or not. A representation would be when someone answers a question to the best of their knowledge and belief on an insurance application. Okay, so if someone says, no, I didn't have a heart attack in the last 3 years, they truly believe that. They did not have a heart attack in the last 3 years. Now, hopefully they're thinking that that's the answer. So representation is usually when someone answers a question to the best of their knowledge, belief on an insurance contract, and it really only becomes a warranty, something that actually affects the validity of the contract in the warranty sense, when the person uses that representation falsely to commit fraud. Okay? Now there are also misrepresentations. Those are untrue statements that could void the contract. Okay, an untrue statement could void the contract. That's a misrepresentation. Now, a material representation is something that, if discovered, would affect the underwriting decision of the company. So, that same example, I didn't have a heart attack in the last 3 years. That's the representation that the client gave on the application, and they really don't think they did in this case. Case one, they don't think they did. They're giving you the representation, hey, I haven't had a heart attack in the last 3 years. They die, and then an autopsy is run, and they find out, hey, this person actually did have a heart attack, right? But no one ever documented, like no one knew that it was a heart attack. So in that case, it's a material misrepresentation. Now, if that material misrepresentation was intentional, though, another situation, and the person intentionally said, I didn't have a heart attack, when they actually did, in an attempt to fraud the insurance company, an intentional material misrepresentation is considered fraud. And that would be a lie, and the insurance company could say, hey, this was a warranty, that would have avoided the contract. So it really only becomes a warranty in cases of fraud. Right? They really only consider it a warranty because of the strict definition of a warranty is an absolute true statement upon which the validity of an insurance contract depends. And a lot of the questions on life insurance applications are, to the best of your knowledge and belief, have you had a heart attack in the last 3 years? So there's things like it. It's like, to the best of your knowledge and belief, right? Do you have cancer? No. But what if they do, right? It's not fraud if they don't think they do, and then they do. It wasn't an intentional misrepresentation. It was just a misrepresentation. So get this down, the difference between warranty and representation. I hope this helped you. But the biggest difference is that a warranty is an absolute true statement that the validity of the insurance contract depends. And in life insurance, it really only comes down to a warranty if the person uses it as a lie and fraud. Because they say that was a warranty that would have invalidated the contract. Okay, so A representation is when they give their best, to the best of knowledge and belief, they're answering a question. If it's not true, it's a material misrepresentation or a misrepresentation. If it would affect the underwriting of the insurance policy, if they lied about it intentionally and they knew it wasn't true when they answered the question, that's an intentional misrepresentation. That could be considered fraud. I hope that helped clear up the two. So a warranty is an absolute true statement. A representation is something that we believe to be a true statement.